story. So again, here's our presentations, different types. My recommendation is if you have not done all of these things, if you have not gone to the websites, if you haven't gone to the end of the month calls, if you haven't done these things, you're probably not going to go and promote these things. This is typically how this happens. So take advantage, make an investment in your business, make sure that you go to all these things, understand what we have in our toolbox for promotion, right? Here's a little better way to look at it. I like to draw this up like a presenting triangle, right? So at the top, you've got your tools. At the bottom right, you've got your candidate, all right? And on the left side, you've got B, which is you. B stands for be quiet. Don't make the presenting about you. Make it about the tools, all right? We just talked about this thing. The only way to get freedom in this business is to have what? Duplication, right? Duplication. We got to take ourselves, we got to eliminate ourselves out of the equation. So we got to use the tools. People are not duplicatable, systems and tools are. So here we go. All you want to do is you want to create an information channel over there where you consistently use the tools in your toolbox, right? And you just continue to expose, expose, expose. On average, it takes about 7 exposures to really capture somebody's heart. You might get their wallet or their purse or their money on the first or second exposure, but you haven't truly captured their heart. You need to consistently plug them into all these presentations, all these exposures, where they can see and hear something that they can relate to. And when the business goes here, that's when things move forward, all right? So just keep this in mind. It's a great idea. So eliminate yourself out of the equation, right? Get in there. When they actually have listened to enough exposures and they realize that this is a solution for their pain, not for your gain, but it's for their pain, they will take action in the way that you want them to take action. All right, this is Leadership Summit. Let me give you a challenge. Be a leader, all right? Be a leader. Take action. Present your story, right? We call it, when you lead with the business, we call that a top-down approach versus a bottom-up approach. A bottom-up approach means we lead with the products and then we default to the business. Let's lead with the business. If you want to make money, lead with the business, all right? Here's the deal. If you lead with the products and they say no to you, do you think there's any opportunity for them to even be interested in the business? There's no integrity there. You need to start by leading with a top-down approach, all right? So share your story, share the company's story. Be proactive. The more times you do this, the more that you're going to see it happening and duplicating your team. You have all this reactivity happening, and use the tools to validate. It's really, really simple. You want to drive lines. I would suggest that all of these leaders in the front here, for the vast majority, if they were to kind of open up and reveal their businesses, I would think that the vast majority of their frontline executives probably aren't people that they personally recruited. You guys understand that? The vast majority of the Blue Diamonds and the Team Elites organizations on their frontline executives are not people that they personally recruited. This is a wonderful compensation plan. The compression is amazing when you understand it, but it pays for driving through legs. You want to get into circles of influence as fast as you can. You want to seek people with desire and follow that. And sometimes it comes in the most different shapes and forms and sizes, right? Don't chase potential, run with desire. A lot of people get really hung up with this potential bit, right? Lots of people have great potential, and unfortunately lots of people with great potential have left this business long before they ever got started. They're uncoachable, they don't want to follow a system, all of these things. Find people that want this as much as they want their next breath of air, that are willing to do whatever it takes, that are willing to humble themselves to follow a system and to do this business. And work with those people and work through their center of influences and work through their center of influences. That's how you drive deep in this compensation plan. All right, so you chase the business. All right, lastly, no room for management. All right. As I was growing up, my father had this plaque up in his office, and I always had the misunderstanding of what it really means. What it really means is it means to go out there and teach other people to take care of themselves. That's what it means. The best way to teach other people to take care of themselves is to teach them how to do proper presentations, how to leverage the tools. It's not so much about going and taking care of your team. You take care of your team when you teach them how to do the business. And doing the business is using the tools and doing the presentations. So go out there and be the best fisherman that you can become, all right? Never stop fishing. Never stop fishing. And lead by example, right? That's the best way to lead by example in this business. That's it. You know what? We'll see you all in Jackson Hole.